Welcome back to another Bellied Up podcast presented by Fleet Farm. We love it. We love it.
You jumped the gun on me.
I know.
Fleet Farm.
Charlie, where are we at today?
We're at Foggy Dew. Foggy Dew over here in St.
What
Francis.
are you saying?
Foggy Dew.
Foggy Dew?
Foggy Dew.
So I've never been here before, obviously.
It's a great
And I
bar.
was a little nervous to say what the bar name was because I didn't know how to pronounce it. So it's
Foggy
Foggy
Dew.
Foggy
Right.
Dew.
Like when you wake up in the morning and you go out and it's
So
foggy.
why are we here? Is there you come to this bar?
Well, they got it's a great bar. They got these great chia pets over here.
Yeah,
you know?
one's looking a little sad though. The other two are thriving. The one looks like it's because it's in the shade there.
Yeah, someone's got to move that over, give it a little water. You know, photosynthesis, pretty simple. Sun and water.
So we can't glaze over the fact that this bar is literally just in a house in a neighborhood.
Yeah, I know.
On a random street. I
Isn't
didn't know
it
that
awesome?
was a thing. How is that? Is there no rules here in Milwaukee or what?
There were rules, and they were probably broken.
Or they just got grandfathered in, possibly.
They probably got grandfather. I mean, this is back in the day when a neighborhood bar was a neighborhood
actually
bar.
in a neighborhood.
Back before you had homeowners associations and all that garbage. You know, you just said, hey, Frank, you got a nice house. Why don't you put a bar in it? And Frank put a whole freaking bar in his house.
And then just lived upstairs.
And lived upstairs.
Yeah,
and that was okay.
I like that. I don't know if that's the story here, but...
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. You know, we'll roll with it. So, but it's a fantastic bar. It's got a pool table. It's got...
They got great pull tabs here.
Great pull tabs. We won $1, by the way, guys. So, yeah. Yeah. So they're excited.
That's just
for
another
us.
day pull tab investing.
I know.
It's a story as old as time.
Yep. And I gotta find the $1. Jeez,
it's right
Louise.
here.
Oh, you
Over
got
here,
you.
yeah.
You tore it off real good.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. I'll take that. Don't give that to Miles. But you know, it's a great bar. It's got a great feel.
Got a pool table.
Some nice old beer signs. I love the old beer signs. That's really cool. And yeah.
Oh yeah.
blinds,
Well, and the bathroom is literally about 5 feet from the bar.
So if you hear an occasional flush, that's just how the body works.
You'll have that on these smaller bars.
You'll have that. That's how it works. And it's instead of subway tile as sort of a backdrop, it's beautiful brick.
It's just brick. Yeah.
Amazing.
Outside of the building. But Charlie, how you feeling today? So obviously this is day 3 that we've been in Milwaukee. We record a lot of these ahead of time because, you know, I live in Fargo. Charlie lives in Milwaukee.
And we're both bad with scheduling.
We're bad with scheduling. So we'd like to shoot a bunch at once. So this is day 3. How are you feeling here on day number 3 of shooting the
physically or emotionally?
Both.
Emotionally, about as the way I feel physically. Tired, but
we're here doing it, right?
Determined.
You know, I think other people in our scenario would have said, 2 days was good enough.
Quit. But on the 3rd day when we were asked to day drink, did we quit? No, we showed up. We showed up.
The 7th day is for the rest.
The 7th day is for the rest.
We should drink for another 3 days after this, and then we can take a break.
You got lit up like a Christmas bush at the bar last night.
Yeah, I did. Well, that'll happen. When in Milwaukee, you know?
When in Milwaukee.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Milwaukee will get you.
Milwaukee will get you. That's what it says when you drive in. It says Milwaukee population.
Yeah, how about that drive in? Am I right?
Yeah, that drive in. You passed the sign.
Well, I was a little upset at you because I thought you were going to be fun last night, but instead you just drank water and went home, you know?
Oh, wow. Here's the situation.
Are we going to have fun at some point on this trip?
We can have fun tonight when I dropped my car off earlier.
Okay.
Because I had my automobile and I had to be pretty buttoned up. But you had someone to drive your automobile, so you got Hammertown.
Well,
it was fun to watch.
I would never call it that, but...
Well, you got a little drunk.
I got a little topsy-turvy.
A little tipsy, topsy-turvy. But yeah, you're very fun to hang out with regardless.
Just yelling in your face the whole time?
You were raising your voice. Miles is hard of hearing.
No, well, one, that. Two, when I drink, it's just my body just starts talking louder. I can't help it.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like that's just a natural thing, right?
Yeah. And
It's like some people that drink, they get really quiet and go sit in the corner and lean up against the wall.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I just get louder. I can't do anything about it.
I bit my tongue eating a wing, or I bit my lip eating hot wings.
Guys, this is how much fun we're having in the evenings here in Milwaukee.
Yeah, we're getting
the
wild.
most notable thing that happened last night was Charlie accidentally biting his lip and shedding blood.
So hungry.
Yeah. You gotta eat the food, not your lip.
I know. Well, I know that now. You live and you learn. Anyway, I'm excited to get to some callers, aren't you?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good docket of callers, I think.
Let's rock and jock.
Yeah, let's get into some callers.
Hello. How you doing?
Hello. Is this my friends Miles and Charlie?
Well, this is Charlie. Yeah, Miles is here too.
I am also here. What's going on, man?
Hey, doing pretty good. How about you guys?
We're doing good. We're actually just getting your audio levels right here. It's a little hard to hear you, but we're figuring it out. And
all right, is that any?
Oh, there it is. We are good to go. So, what's your name?
My name's Mike.
Mike, where are you from?
Mike.
I'm calling from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Nice.
Okay.
Great city.
Yeah.
One of the great American cities,
I'm enjoying it.
Minneapolis
Well,
is.
we're glad that you called in, Mike. Why don't you belly up to the bar with us? Tell us what's on your mind.
Yeah, what's cooking?
Well, first I want to start out with, I want to say thank you to you guys. I don't think you guys get thank you enough.
Oh, well, we appreciate that.
I moved out from Massachusetts almost 3 years ago out of Minnesota. And prepping for my move out there, watching your guys' videos, listening to your podcast, all that, it really prepped me for the everyday living out here.
So we gave you the answers to the test is what you're saying.
Yeah, we were your cheat sheet.
Yeah, I had a great cheat sheet, a few coughs and nods, know what the answers were. So I kind of learned off of that.
Oh, well, thanks for saying that. We do appreciate you. And we like the audience to know that Mike is not a plant. Okay,
Yeah,
he is a person.
Yeah. We never
Right.
met Mike before. He's not.
Yeah, he's not just calling to blow our horn. But we like it when you blow our horn. Thank you.
Are you guys winking right now, saying I'm not the mole?
Are we winking?
Yeah. So for the sign to say I did a good call in for the mole job.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely not the plant.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That would have been funny if we winked. You're right. Mike, come on, be a writer for us.
Yeah. I think you got what it takes.
Thanks for blowing my horn there.
Yeah, we'll blow your horn all day. So what's on your mind, Mike?
I'm looking for some advice and some recommendations from you guys.
Okay, let's start with the advice.
So, I guess it's the same thing here.
Okay, let's start with both of them.
I got a group of buddies that I've known since elementary school. And we're all super tight. And now a few of us, they still live in Massachusetts and New Hampshire. But I got myself and a buddy that live out in Minnesota. Another friend that's moving out he's in Florida now.
New Hampshire, Minnesota, Florida. Yeah, you guys spread around the map.
We did. And we were just at one of my best friend's weddings in July. And one of my friends said, it's going to be hard for all of us to get in the same room now all together, which is true with all of us all over the place.
Yeah.
So we're trying to plan a guys trip every year now on the same weekend.
Yeah.
So that we can, always have it on the calendar, no way to get around it.
Yep. Hey, don't have any kids that could potentially interfere with that, right? If you're gonna have sex, don't have sex 9 months before then. Make sure it's either right a couple months before, a couple months after.
You gotta use the guys trip rhythm method.
That's true. They'll get all on the same plane here.
Yeah.
So we got a small group of us going out in October to Myrtle Beach for some golfing.
Oh,
but we're trying to get some ideas now for the next locations we can go to. So I'm trying to think what you guys have to suggest here.
Got it. Well, you've laid a great infrastructure so far. All the fellas know that they block this weekend off every single year.
I would even think about maybe drawing up a contract because there's going to be one of your buddies that's going to try and whistle his way out of this scenario somehow.
Yeah, whistle it out or get all the other fellas on his side that this other weekend is better, and then you're left in the cold. So Let's get a fella's contract going, you know.
And it can just be a, spit in the handshake too. We can go with that, but
Yeah.
your word is bond. That's what you need in this scenario. I think.
You guys should.
I agree.
You should get your best buck knife and slice all your palms, and
Just
test and make sure no one's got any blood diseases.
Yeah, and then just start
transferable.
mixing blood.
Yeah. I mean, that's how they did it back in the medieval days, and also on that one movie where they went to Vegas. And that worked out great for them. So where you want to go after Myrtle Beach? That's the question.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Have you thought about the Wisconsin Dells?
Oh, the Wisconsin Dells is an absolute amazing trip. It is. You've got the most water slides per capita on the planet. You've got Rick Wilcox's Magic Castle. You've got. I think they're going to bring back the Tommy Bartlett Ski Sky and Stage show. And if they haven't, I'm putting that out there to all our listeners. Someone needs to buy that and resurrect it. You've got Paul Bunyan with that not at all ironic porno stash. There's so many amazing things in the Wisconsin Dells.
Already sold me.
Yeah, I don't think we need to go any further with
No.
that. I think that we found your next spot.
And this is actually a great concept. I'm glad you brought this up. I'm not actually thrilled you're going outside the Midwest for your fellas trip. I think all your fellas trips can be in the Midwest, starting with the Wisconsin Dells.
Yep.
And then, Miles, what's another good Midwest destination?
Well, what kind of vibes do you think we're going for the one after that? Because obviously, fun and recreation is the Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah.
If you're going on another golf trip or something else,
Let's say he's going on another golf trip. Aren't there a lot of good golf courses in the Midwest?
there are. It all depends on how much you want to spend. Golf
He's with the
courses are
fellas.
spendy.
Get him the best one.
Well, then you're gonna want to go over to Whistling Straits. I think, 'cause-
Kohler. They got that. They got that PGA level golf course there.
Yeah, you might have
So
to
you
go to
can-
the Sheboygan area.
Yeah, Sheboygan. There you got it. And then
Okay.
and
What
while
do you,
you're
what do
there,
you say about Sheboygan, Charlie?
Sheboygan is a fantastic town.
No, isn't it like the Maui of the?
It's the Malibu of the Midwest. You guys can go surfing there too. So you do golfing, and they got great waves. Sheboygan's waves. Are you you familiar with the waves in Sheboygan?
I can't say I am.
Maybe it's a fella's surfing trip.
Yeah.
If the golf is too expensive, and it is expensive golf over there, but if it's too expensive, go rent a surfboard or put some pontoon floats on an ironing board and give it a go.
Now I feel like I can already see the looks my friends will give me if I suggest a surfing trip in the Midwest.
A lot of smiles. A lot of
They're gonna
smiles.
be like,
Okay.
that sounds awesome. Is what it's gonna be.
And excitement. But the fun doesn't end there. You can also take them to the Ozarks.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure one of your buddies
Oh.
needs to launder some money. And I
Yes.
hear Ozarks is a fantastic place to make it
Yeah.
happen.
If you have that many buddies from high school, one of them is into some weird shit, and so he's gonna need a good money laundering business. Head down there. Maybe he moves there.
Maybe he does.
moves there from Chicago and opens up he buys a strip club.
Yep.
Maybe he buys a resort.
It's an exotic dancing establishment.
Sorry.
A resort, yes. A funeral home.
funeral home.
Just don't ask him too many questions, and you will not end up
Maybe
in the
he'll
burn
open up
pile.
a riverboat gambling boat.
Could do any of that. So Ozarks, we got Wisconsin Dells, we got Sheboygan. We've already given you 3 great vacation spots. Are there any more Midwest vacation
You go
spots
to the
we
Lake
can give him?
Okoboji as well.
Ooh, Lake Okoboji.
I haven't been there yet, but it's like on my list of things to do at some point.
I've heard really good things about Lake Okoboji, Mike. So,
Now, where's that one located?
That's in Iowa.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys could even do a whole like run down to so you start Sheboygan, then go to the Dells, then go to Lake Okoboji, and then head on down to the Ozarks. Pretty fun trip.
Pretty good. And I also hear Toledo, very nice this time of year.
It is.
It's a great city, great
Now,
size
Charlie,
of a city.
yeah. How big is Toledo in comparison to
Toledo is about half of Milwaukee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, how big is Milwaukee?
Milwaukee, yeah, it's about 2 Toledos.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Toledo is great. Also, if you're into cars, you can go to Detroit. You can do the Ford Museum tour, which is fantastic. And the Chicago Aquarium, the Shed Aquarium.
Is this just turned into an ad for Midwest tourism here now? I think
that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We are telling them to do all your tourism in the Midwest.
Yes.
You can go.
Oh, go to South Dakota, Deadwood. Oh, you gotta go to Deadwood. That's actually like, put that high up on your list. You and your buddies got to take a trip to Deadwood. I think you can do some golfing there too, but you're gonna want to do that. Okay. Gambling. A lot of
now we got
saloons, all that stuff.
We got to stop at Wall Drug on the way too.
Yes,
right?
you do. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think we gave you some good options.
Yeah, I think we got you going for your vacation with your boys.
If I had to go top 3 on our current list, I think I would go. In no particular order. I go Deadwood, Ozarks, and Sheboygan.
No, Wisconsin Dells.
Okay. Yes.
Wisconsin Dells.
Sorry, I kind of forgot about that one.
Deadwood,
Ozarks. Those are your 3.
And that is in a very particular order. Wisconsin Dells first.
All right. Well, we'll see you in the Dells. How does that
5
sound?
5 years are lined up right there.
Yeah, we got you cooking. See, you ask and you shall receive.
I mean, I don't even know what I was thinking about. I should have just called in earlier.
I know. But you live and you learn.
That's the truth.
All right. Well, make sure you get your buddies tested before you do the blood brothers.
Yeah.
Blood brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get them tested and then start mixing that blood and every single year.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous, honestly.
I am jealous too.
I am kind of, I mean, I just like, that's something that I dream of, of having a band of brothers like that we could do a trip every year.
That's great. And have the same weird scar on your palm.
It's nice. It's just getting harder, like you said. I mean, a bunch of my friends have kids now, so that's why we got to get it on paper.
Yep.
Saying this is the weekend.
Yep. I think that's the move.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad that you called in. Hopefully we helped you out a little bit.
No, like I said, my answers are solved right there. I'm good to go.
Oh, you got to make sure you don't do it over anyone's anniversary, unless you're not a fan of his spouse.
That would be a good move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Okay.
True.
Well, thanks, Mike.
Hey,
thanks for calling in. Oh, you got something else on your mind, Mike?
I got one more quick thing for you guys, if you don't mind.
Oh,
I don't know if anyone's brought up anything before, but have you guys ever thought about doing a friend of the program?
Friend of the program. Well, is it where we get a regular caller?
Calls in once in a while, because I would be honored to kind of fill that slot if possible.
You know what, Mike? You send us your travel plans for the Wisconsin Dells trip with you and the fellas, and you will be our first friend of the program. How does that sound?
That's a bargain. I'll take you up on that.
All right, Mike. Thank you so much, man. That we're excited to talk to you again.
All right. Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call. I appreciate talking to you guys.
For talking to us. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Have fun in the Dells.
Grandma, how you doing?
So where are you now?
What?
Where are you?
Grandma, I'm at the bar right now. I'm doing a podcast. You're on it.
Oh God.
Well, that Grandma, that's what I just got done talking about Grandpa Bob.
Oh, did you?
You remember when he said to me, Charlie, marry the first time for money and the second time you marry for love. You remember when he said that to me?
Yeah, I do.
And then I
told everybody that.
What's that?
He told all the grandchildren that.
He did, but he married you and you didn't have money. So what happened there?
He thought I had money.
That's what he says. He says Grandma lied to me. Is that Aunt Mary in the background too?
It is. Hi, sir.
Oh, hey Mary, how you doing?
I'm always great. You should know that.
Are you guys in the car together?
We are.
Who's driving?
Not me.
Oh, jeez, Louise. How you feeling?
I know.
You feeling good?
I feel better. A lot better than I was.
Am I gonna come up there and cut your grass on Saturday?
Are you coming Saturday or tomorrow?
I thought. Well, I mean, Saturday works. But if you want me to come tomorrow, I'll come up early and cut your grass.
Charlie, you just texted me that you're coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, I forget what day it is, Mary. Jeez.
Oh my goodness! No, I'd rather you came up Saturday.
Well,
what are you doing?
Well, I'm working, Mary. You know, I'm working, and then I'll come up Saturday.
Am I really on this podcast?
Yeah, you're on the podcast. We got Miles here too. Miles, say hi. Oh, his mic doesn't work.
How we
Oh,
doing?
he's back the phone.
He's-
Mike doesn't work.
He says, "How we doing?" Miles wants to know how you guys are doing. Where are you guys going?
We're on our way home.
Home from where? You know what?
Festival food. Well, today is my day. You know, I get my hair done and get nails done.
Ah, you're getting all pretty. I like that.
Yeah, geez, Louise, Grandma. You know what are you getting? What are you getting all dolled up for? You got a hot date tonight? What's going on?
No. Well, you know, my nails break if I don't have something on them. So, and I'm too old to do it myself, so I just go and treat myself. Maybe I figure I'm old enough to treat myself.
Yeah, you are. And then if Mary pisses you off, you can just stick those claws right in her.
Really nice, Char.
Yeah.
Charlie, maybe you can come up and paint her nails sometime.
I'd pay money to see that.
I'd paint her nails. I got all the good colors here.
Yeah, we could do a little video on that.
All right. Well, consider it done. I'll do Grandma's nails the next time.
Toenails too.
Oh, jeez. No, Mary, you're doing the toenails, okay?
Where are you going? I'm driving around so we can talk to him.
Oh, you're going on a nice extended trip, huh?
Yeah, we'll make this a long one, Char.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you guys are best guests on the Bellied Up podcast now, so that's fantastic.
Oh, my goodness. Tune in for the Bellied Up.
Yeah, you're bellying up to the bar with us. That's how it goes.
I got a question though about.
It was the Cripes podcast.
It's the Cripes cast, Mary. Thanks for getting the damn
Follow
title
Cripes Cast
right.
wherever all podcasts
Thank
can
you,
be
Miles.
found.
You know what? Don't screw that up.
All right, Miles has a question for you.
So I got a question about Charlie's lawn mowing skills. What are they like? Is he the best you can find?
Skills. He's terrific. He really is. You know, that's not true. We've never seen him do it.
Oh, you've never seen me do it, Mary? What the hell are you? What are you drinking?
I have not seen you mow the lawn. Okay, Charlie, her memory is bad.
Yeah.
She has a little bit of
Hang on, we're plugging you in here. All right, all right, keep talking. Can we hear you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mary. I was just up there cutting the grass. Okay, and
Charlie,
you yelled at me
not.
for running over.
He was too. No, he wasn't. He was too.
Yeah, Mary, because I ran over all those signs, remember? And you got mad at me?
That's right. You took my signs down.
I took them down to mow and then accidentally ran one over.
I remember that, and the mow job was not good, Charlie.
Oh.
Were the lines not straight?
I'm telling you, there was a lot of uncut grass left.
There was no...
Mary.
okay, the lines might not have been straight, Mary, but there was no uncut grass, okay?
He did not go around the trees at all, and there was a lot.
Charlie, don't listen to
No,
her.
There was
Grandma, I'm
a lot
pissed right now.
that we had to walk.
Mary, let me tell you
Yeah,
this much.
sorry.
Let me tell you this much right now. First of all, how much was that lawn cutting service? Huh?
What lawn cutting service?
Oh, wow.
You get what you pay for, I guess, is the moral of the story.
Yeah. You know what, Mary? I've just.
Honey.
Well, don't honey me now, Mary.
Charlie, I love you.
Oh yeah, now you love me.
Oh,
Well, I
sweet
like you,
honey.
Mary. I like you a lot. Jeez,
After she
Louise.
let you down, Charlie, she loves you? I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, Char.
Yeah. Well,
This is actually a good moment here. We've been giving out advice to people across the Midwest on our podcast. I'm wondering if you guys have some advice for us.
Yeah. What's your advice for us? This podcast, we give out advice. That's the point of it. So we want your advice.
I don't think you want our advice, so I think we'll take the advice that you got.
And it better not be keep your mower straight.
How about let's see. Give me a topic, Char.
Miles, give him a topic. Don't have it be
Miles,
marriage.
give us a topic.
I was gonna say relationship advice would be great.
I would say don't take Grandpa Bob's advice and do not really for money. It never works.
It never works out. You never know when you're being lied to.
That's true.
And let me tell you, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Well, Grandma, what's your advice?
I would say you have to marry for love.
Marry for love.
Yes, no, not money.
Not
Grandpa
money.
Bob was high when he gave that
He was high?
advice. Yeah.
High on what, Mary?
What was
he
he
smoking
drinking?
weed? Well, that'd be drunk. Now I find out Grandpa was smoking the pot.
The devil's lettuce.
Grandpa never smoked the
Oh boy. Oh boy. Mary, you are digging yourself into a hole now.
I know, I dug it.
Yeah. Well,
Grandpa never smoked the weed, but God only knows what was in his drink when he said that.
yeah, probably a lot of brandy. What now? Grandpa always used to, when he was looking to relax, he would sit in a chair in the garage. Why did he do that?
It was outside the garage.
Because he always did that when he was a kid, Charlie, and he looked at the cows.
He used to say, I used to watch the cows go by. Now I'm watching the cars go by.
Very profound. Very profound.
You know, when he was 5 years old, he brought... Laura's had cows across the street. They owned a farm. And they hired him for a nickel a day to bring the cows in.
A nickel a day? Wow.
No wonder he needed to marry rich.
Yeah, he was only making a nickel a day. You see where that came from.
That was about 1938, 39.
38.
So that nickel won't go very far.
It doesn't anymore.
When my mom and dad got married, Char, my mom's dad said, I don't think you should marry Bob because he's blue collar and you're white collar.
Oh, jeez. How is she white collar but didn't have any more money?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
Fond du Lac white collar means something different, I guess.
what was
Oh my goodness, why did she say that?
what was he
I am
talking
so
about?
upset with her.
Yeah.
You know, it was the best thing I did was marry Grandpa, and my brother Joe agrees.
I mean, seriously, Char, my mom's dad didn't have any more money than my dad's dad did.
Well, you know, it's all about perception, isn't it?
Yeah, that's for sure.
So your relationship advice is don't marry for money.
Don't take Grandpa Bob's advice.
Don't take Grandpa Bob's advice. So that's great advice, guys.
That's my advice.
You got any more advice for us or no? Could be about anything, life, whatever.
When you buy a dog, buy a miniature Shih Tzu and call him Reagan.
Oh, this is Mary's dog, Reagan. He's so small. He looks like frickin' musky bait. Literally, you just strap that collar to some hooks and you could get yourself the biggest muskie on Lake Winnebago.
You know, Charlie, he's got a complex because when you're around, he feels like there's going to be a hook put in his back and he's going to be thrown into Lake Winnebago.
Well, he shouldn't dress up like musky bait. So, and I've got some advice for the audience. Don't buy really expensive winter coats for your dog. How's that sound?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, honest, that dog's got better coats than I do, Mary. He's got better coats than you do.
$75 coat I bought for him.
$75. Mary, he's like 4
Your father used to work
long.
for a nickel a day. You know how many days that would take to buy that coat?
Yeah, what would Grandpa Bob say if he knew that you were spending $75 on a dog coat?
he would have been proud of me, Charlie.
No, he would not have been, Mary. Not for that. Jeez.
Oh,
All right.
That's all pretty good advice, Charlie.
Yeah, that is pretty good advice. Well, thank you guys for giving.
I think we did well on this podcast, Char. Have us on again.
Yeah, I will have you on, Mary. And maybe the next time you come on, you can remember when I cut the frickin' lawn. How does that sound?
That's right.
Okay, it's a date. Miles, it was good to hear from you.
Yeah,
again.
good to talk. Is Charlie cutting the grass tomorrow or Saturday? I don't know if we ever established.
Saturday.
We're not quite sure.
Hey,
Saturday.
Charlie.
Yeah.
We're taking the signs out before you come.
Oh.
We're signing them.
Why don't you just take them out forever? How does that sound?
No, Charlie. Your last note about the machete.
Yeah.
You're not doing that.
I wasn't gonna. There's no machete there anymore. What happened to that machete, by the way? Who got that?
I don't know. Somebody raided the garage and took that.
I got the drill press. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I was wondering where that went.
Yeah. Well, I'll bring it back if you want it.
No.
I need it, Char.
Oh, Charlie, by the way, while you're on podcast, I have to compliment you on the sale of the boat.
Oh yeah, we sold that boat.
Oh, yeah, that was sweet, Char.
State
Oh,
Fair
my
show. We
goodness.
sold the boat.
Okay.
10,000.
We got-
What
it
was
was the
it?
biggest
16.
16,000.
16,000 bucks. It all went to CVI Center for Veterans Issues in Milwaukee. Great organization.
Love
you can
that.
donate to them. Thanks for bringing that up.
Great. That was great.
That was
Your grandma should be your
wonderful-
PR agent.
I know.
That was great.
Yeah, that was really great. Yeah. Thanks, Grandma. Appreciate that.
You want to be Charlie's PR agent?
You know what? Here's why she brought it up. Because she's just happy I got it out of her freaking driveway. It was sitting in there a little too long.
Oh, gosh.
Well, that's okay.
Anyway, it was great.
Grandma, I got a snowmobile that I'm going to bring over there come the winter yet.
Whenever.
Oh, my goodness.
Rufus is getting a boat for
this-
next year.
Rufus says he's getting a boat, but he's been saying that for a while, so we'll see if that happens.
I know. Well, he's kind of cheap.
Yeah.
Charles, your snowmobile like your last car and your last boat?
Are you talking about the Rabbit or the Rampage?
The Rabbit?
You mean, is it currently broken down in my garage? Yes, it is.
Correct.
All it needs is new spark plugs, Mary. You know what? I'll trailer it up there and we'll fix it together. That'll be a fun bonding moment.
I am waiting
Yeah.
anxiously for that, Charlie. I can't wait.
All right. Well, I'll bring it up, Mary. Okay, maybe I'll bring it up on Saturday. All right, and I'll just
All
leave
right,
it in the
that's
drive
right.
until the winter comes. All right.
Okay, bring Miles with you.
I'll bring
All right.
Miles. He'll be there.
Okay.
All right. Real
All
good.
right.
Love you
Okay,
guys.
we'll see you Saturday.
Watch
Love
for
you
deer.
too.
Bye, honey.
Well, I love you, Grandma Mary. I like you. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Talk soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was nice.
That was a very wholesome moment.
It was very wholesome.
Your aunt and grandmother sound exactly the way I think they would sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was great.
They're I mean,
Hey, you got to do a better job cutting your lawn.
okay.
You can't.
First of all, Mary's busting balls.
Because what she's in a spot where she's like, oh, Charlie comes and does it for free, but she doesn't know how to tell you you're not doing a very good job.
First of all, I'm
'Cause you're
doing
doing it for free.
I'm doing an adequate job.
All right.
Adequate job because now I'm not a lines guy. I don't care about the lines. So I do go a little willy-nilly from time to time, but that's the way I've always been. I've always been a circular guy. I go in circles.
Yeah, that's not good.
You don't go in circles?
No, you don't want to go in circles.
Why not?
I don't know. It's just very amateurish.
I mean, okay, can I tell you this? Grandma Sue's grass, mostly clover and crabgrass. Okay? Is not the lawn.
A lot of dandelions.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've got a weed collection there. Thistles, I mean, you walk through barefoot.
Lawn is maybe not. It's more of a field.
It is a field.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got, which is fine. A lot of native species, a lot of invasive species,
Yeah. All All right.
There's never been a pesticide on that grass, not because anyone's a hippie, just because no one cares. No one's paying that money.
Yeah.
My grandpa would never pay money for them to come spray what on the lawn. The hell's the difference? He's that kind of guy.
Just keep your shoes on. The thistles won't get you.
He'd go barefoot. He just had calluses for days.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
all right.
Anyways. Hey, bellied uppers, how we doing? I didn't know, you're bellied up to the bar. A bellied upper, that's an okay name. Anyway, what I'm calling you doesn't matter. What I'm telling you about, that's what matters. Toyland. Man, Toyland it's the best time to be a kid with Toyland at the Fleet Farm. When I was a kid, they had that catalog that came out. You'd like point to your mom and dad, be like, can I get this? Can I get this? And they'd be like, hell no. But you kept pressing them. And then eventually, when they were at the Fleet Farm getting one of their toys, they'd look at you looking at your toy, and they're like, all right. And then you walk out with that slick new toy. Jeez Louise, them were the days. I'm going to go buy a toy at Toyland just to remember it. Oh, it was awesome. Anyway, give your kids the gift they'll love. Take them over to Toyland. Let them look around. And when they ask you, Dad, can we get this? Mom, can we get this? Tell them no. And that's fun. That's fun, too. No, tough love goes a long way. But eventually get them the toy. Maybe get it for them for Christmas or something. Say Santa got it for them. It's a good time.
Plus, guys, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And during the month of October, customers will have the chance to make donations to a charity we have partnered with, the Pink Fund. The Pink Fund is real help for the other part of the fight. They provide financial support for patients in active treatment so they can focus on healing their families and returning to the workplace. Fleet Farm is proud to be partnered with them, and we're proud to be partnered with Fleet Farm because they're proud to be partnered with the Pink Fund. So we're all partnering proudly, and it's a good cause. So we're excited to be a part of it, and we're excited that Fleet Farm's doing this with the Pink Fund. It's a good cause, and it's exciting. So all month of October, Fleet Farm, Pink Fund. Hello, who do we got on the line?
This is Pat.
Pat. Why do you? Miles has been doing that for every guest. He's been going, Pat.
Yeah, what's up, my guy?
It's kind of fun. That's gonna be your signature thing.
Yeah, it is already.
All right, Pat.
What's going on? Where you at? What you hauling? Sounds like you're in the car.
Yeah, are you driving?
So, I'm driving right now. I work for John Deere.
John Deere. What do you do for John Deere?
I'm a salesman. Lots to sell.
All right. Well, maybe that's how we should start it off. Why don't you sell us something?
Yeah, sell us something. What should we buy from you?
Well, I was actually looking more for advice. But also,
okay.
I know.
All right.
I know Miles is looking for a zero turn, so we can get Miles in a zero turn this year.
Okay, so this is there we go. That's a good sales pitch.
Yeah,
I like that.
He is smart. He's smart. He's selling it without
selling it.
Wow.
He's throwing
We do have the 60-inch decks. We do have 60-inch decks.
Miles
and 72. So you could really show up your neighbors with a 72-inch deck.
A 72-inch deck. It would take like 3 swipes in my yard and be done. Be nice.
Yeah, you would. There would be nowhere for the squirrels to run.
No,
they tried to get out of the way, and they.
Yep. Oh, there goes another one.
There goes another.
Honey, we got dinner.
Yeah, they are good. What is your question, Pat?
So, just got a new dog.
Oh, what kind?
4 months. She's a husky mix, a rescue.
Okay. Miles is a dog lover. So,
yes,
and I am too. So, and you got a husky mix, beautiful blue eyes.
Yep, she's got bright blue eyes. They're almost like white.
Oh, gorgeous.
What's the dog's name?
My girlfriend named her. Her name is Iris.
Iris.
Okay.
Well, there's an iris in your eye.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of where she got the name too. And then there's also the God of Messengers or something like that.
It's also a great Goo Goo Dolls song too. Or
yeah.
Is it Goo Goo Dolls? Or?
You know, it is Google Dolls. How's that go? I wish you would step back from.
No, that is Jumper. Is what that
Oh
one's
yeah,
called.
sad song.
Yeah.
Iris, I do know. Like, yeah. What's the first lyric in Iris?
And I don't
Want the world to see me,
because I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am.
Oh gosh, wow.
Yeah.
Pat, aren't you happy you called in? I mean,
So what's
That was wonderful. That made my day.
okay?
yeah. What's going on with Iris?
But anyway, she seems like she's learning to go to the bathroom outside, and then the next day she won't go to the bathroom outside and only inside.
That. And how long have you had Iris? This is very common with puppies. I want everyone to know she's not a bad dog. She just, has some emotional issues she's processing. So how long have you had her?
So I've had her about 2 weeks now. She's about 4 months old almost.
And you rescued her,
But it seems
right?
like, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Seems like what?
So what's that?
You said it seems like, and then I cut you off because I'm a bad interviewer.
No, it seems like she likes to go to the bathroom inside rather than outside.
I have the perfect solution. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to maybe the local swap meet, the flea market. You're going to purchase some old furniture for real cheap. You're going to put that in the yard, maybe put down an area rug, maybe a couple lamps, and you're going to bring the inside outside, and she's going to think that, letting it go inside, but really, you tricked her.
Miles, I don't often say this, but that is really sound advice.
That's a great idea, isn't it?
And you know what, Pat? I think that I'm going to add on to that, and I'm going to say that because your wife, right? Or girlfriend? I forget already.
Girlfriend.
Because it's time, you complete the
what are
deal
you
there.
dragging your
First of
feet
all,
about here,
geez Louise,
my guy?
You guys are living together,
got
honest
a
to
dog
Pete.
together.
What do you think?
Well, no, we're not living together. She's living in Bismarck. I'm living down in Bowman.
Oh, well, you got some time yet. So I do think that since she named the dog has attached herself a little bit to your girlfriend, who probably likes peeing inside more than peeing outside.
She probably goes to the bathroom inside. You're right. Yeah.
And whereas you, Pat, if you're like other fellas that I happen to know, you prefer peeing outside. And I think you just have to, because it's always more fun to pee outside if you're a fella, because it's easy for us, easy access. So I think you should go out there with Iris and pee on the coffee table that you purchased from the thrift store, St. Vinny's.
You got to show her what to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Iris is just taking a little too much to your gal friend. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that, but teach her how to. And you, the thing is, you're going to have to kind of pee like a female dog a little bit. But that is, it's very fun. It's very fun. Miles is laughing because he's tried it before.
Oh, I've been there, done that.
Yeah. It's so much fun.
I do live across the street from a school, so when I get arrested, are you going to be the one to bail me out?
Well, just do it in the backyard.
Yeah, don't you have a backyard? Don't you have privacy? What the hell's going on these days? What happened to privacy?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I hope that, I think those are both good options.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Bring the inside outside and show Iris what to do.
Unless the school is in view, then
Correct.
for gosh sakes, invest in a fence first. A big, tall fence. So
I'll start out with the inside outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good option.
Yeah. Pat, you don't have a lot of inflection in your voice for a salesman, and that's,
I didn't want to say that, Charlie, but I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Well, I'm thinking it's us, it's not him. I'm sure when Pat needs to turn it on, he's going to turn it on, but he's not that
He doesn't seem
enthused
He
with
doesn't.
our.
It doesn't feel like we have sold him on this idea.
No.
Yeah.
Pat, have we sold you on this?
Well, I like to meet people face to face. I meet them face to face, and then they can see that I am a little bit more meaningful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That's good. You're not a BS or a politician with your sales. You're just like you're a true blue.
It's much easier in person to pull the coat aside, see he's packing heat and say if you don't buy this from me, you have consequences.
You really took that to a very weird place. It must be because we were talking about Deadwood earlier.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the old Western type of vibe here.
Yeah, it's a great show, by the way, Pat, if you haven't watched it.
I don't think I have. Not sure. I don't know.
Deadwood on HBO. It's an older show. You'll like it. Well, thanks for calling in, Pat. I'm glad that we could, give you some life-changing advice here on the Bellied Up podcast.
Yeah, hopefully things start turning around for us here.
I think they will. I think they will.
Little bit of hope goes a long way.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
You got your blinker on, so we'll let you turn there and watch out for deer, okay?
All right, sounds good.
See ya, pal.
See you, Pat.
Pat's a nice guy. You know,
we should have a tier of some of our worst advice we've given. We should have a graphic and then some of our best advice. I think that's top 5. The outdoor living room.
You know what I think, honestly? We make a book of our best advice and our worst advice.
That would actually be good. You love writing books.
I don't. My next point was we should have someone else
write the book.
Right. All they have to do is translate our words.
That is true.
That would be such a pain in the ass.
All they got to do is listen to the pod. We don't even have to meet with them and tell them what we want. They just listen to the podcast. They write down the best advice we gave, and then they write a book.
Well, let's ask the audience. Do you think we should make a book? They'll be like, we're not going to buy a book. We already heard it.
They're saying yes.
Oh, yes. Okay.
They're saying yes. It's a great coffee table book in your backyard.
Oh.
See what we did
that
there?
Pat's dog can pee on.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
We got it.
No, we're going to take another caller. I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling great. Feeling better than you.
No.
Yeah. Oh, tequila. Jeez Louise, it's calling me.
No way. George Clooney was at this bar too?
He signed that Casamigos bottle?
He signed it.
Bottle must be worth so much.
Well, Charlie, that was real pleasant.
It was it?
That was pleasant to talk to your Mima and your auntie.
Yeah. Grandma Sue,
auntie.
Aunt Mary. Geez, Sue and Aunt Mary.
Honestly, I like them a little bit more than I like you, I think.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. I think that everyone felt that way by the end, but that'll happen.
They should have their own podcast.
Everyone likes my grandmother more than me too, so it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just how it goes.
We should get your grandma on the podcast next time.
We should try, yeah. I don't know if she's going to be down or not, but we'll see.
Tell her, say if we get to 1 million downloads, how many downloads is a lot?
Once we get to enough downloads, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see. But it sounds like you're not doing as good a job as you could on the mowing of the lawn.
Yeah, well, my Aunt Mary is,
You should tell them that beggars can't be choosers,
Well, I'm a mulcher, so that's the problem.
They want the bagged.
They want the beggar,
But, hey, you pay what you get. You pay for what? What is it?
You get what you pay for.
Get what you pay for.
Get what you pay for was a free lawn job, and so it's going to be a little rough around the hedges.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe the way we got to end this episode, Charlie. That was good.
All right. Well,
so guys, before you head out, make sure you go check out the Cripes Cast. Make sure you check out You Betcha Radio. Our other podcasts are good stuff. And, Charlie, where can they find us on YouTube?
Bellied Up. If you Google it, it should pop up. Good luck. And watch for deer.
Yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in to another Bellied Up episode. This is great. And make sure you tip your bartender.
Yeah.
All right? And we'll see you in the next one.
And whenever you say goodbye to someone, make sure you do it 4 different times.
Well, we'll see you guys later.
Okay. Watch for deer.